everyone, what is up? My name is Teaya Joy and I just am very excited that you guys are here for today's video. I'm excited into today's video because I'm actually going to give you a little story time hair video on how I decided to go natural. It is basically me sharing you my journey from how I started, when I started, why I started, and all that jazz. And I'm going to give you guys all of that today. And because, you know, it is Black History Month, why not talk about it? Since being an African American and our hair is basically, our crown is the most different hair texture that's different from all races, why not embrace it and why not me talk about it? But before I get into that, I need you to do a couple things. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button plus that bell, and also turn on your notification. That way you'll be instantly notified when I upload a new content. But also I have some great news and I am super excited to launch this. So I have something I'm going to be launching very soon. First I was going to do it today, but I'm like, why would I surprise you guys with it when I really haven't really been promoting it and talking about it? So I'm actually going to do it in this video, just letting you know that there's something new, there's something that is coming, and I am going to launch it next week, and I'm very excited to present it to you. So make sure you check me out on my Instagram, on my Facebook, and on my Twitter to find out what that is. And I am super excited to show you what is happening, and it's going to be very useful to you. But without further ado, let's get into this video. Booyah! I hope you guys do not mind, but I actually, speaking of hair and talking about this hair journey, I actually need to do my hair. I just want to at least preset it. I have not washed my hair in the past like 2 weeks, and so I pretty much need to get started on that. And because I have a day off, it is the only day I can really do it that can fit within my timing, because one thing I've learned that as you are going natural, it's very important to put some time into your hair, and you pretty much don't really want to rush it. But when it comes to washing my hair, it's a process, honey. So I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna wash it, it's gonna be for a couple hours before I go to work. Yeah. I need some time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. So how I'm gonna pre-poo, or just, you know, pre-poo my hair, I just have I just have some water. It's just regular water. And then also I have my good old aloe vera leaf. I love using aloe vera leaf. It leaves my hair super soft after I let it sit for about an hour. And so I'm just gonna add that and do that while I talk. So I started going, well, first it happened back in 2012. I just graduated college and I was really trying to figure out what, you know, I'm gonna do after college. But the main thing that I want to do something different, that I felt an urge that I had to do something different, and that was my hair. I recently I trimmed it my senior year and make it pretty short, and got into a nice cute short hairstyle because I got tired of seeing my ends and I just wanted to clip it. And so I just tried something new, and for the past, like, I would say 8 years of having a relaxer, I was just trying to find my way with it. I really thought that by me having a relaxer was going to make my hair long. I was really convinced about that. So when I got my relaxer when I was a freshman in high school, I was really excited because I was natural and I couldn't stand it. I got made fun of in junior high, and it was just horrible. And so I've always wanted a relaxer. My parents had some in their hair, and I thought, ooh, if I can have that, you know, and seeing other girls, their hair being long because of relaxer, I really was convinced. So back in 2012, at the end, I'd probably say maybe November, December, I was like, yo, I want to do something different. And I wasn't going to go natural. I was like, let me look at some other styles. So I looked at some locks, some sister locks, but I realized, you know, for me to do that, I will probably have to pay somebody, and, you know, sister girl didn't have a job, and I still had to figure out what I was gonna do. So that pretty much was not in the question as far as that. So I was like, okay. So I was really trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and I ended up seeing some females at my church. And I saw their hair, and it was so long. I was like, wow, that's so pretty. I was like, is your hair relaxed? And like, no, it's natural. I'm like, Dad, like, really? And so I didn't even know that like your hair can actually get that long being natural. In my opinion, I thought you had to be like have a relaxer to get that, and it kind of didn't make sense to me because like I've had a relaxer for years, but I really have not seen the growth of my hair. And also probably because I didn't know what to do and I didn't know how to take care of it. And so yeah, so what I did was after asking some questions about what to do as far as that, I just did a lot of research. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna go natural and seeing that it is possible to be natural and have long hair, I was like, okay, let me check it out. Let me do some research. And I didn't know how big the natural hair community was until I did a lot of research. And so I researched some things like how to comb your hair, how to shampoo it. I researched pretty much all my trouble things that I know that I struggled with as a kid in middle school, aka even elementary, because that's when my mom trusted me to take care of my hair. I just pretty much researched the things that I knew I struggled with, and I didn't know how big the natural hair community was. And you know, and at the same time, to be honest, I didn't know about, you know, the history of Madam C.J. Walker. Since we're talking about, since it is Black History Month, Madam C.J. Walker, she pretty much gave hope that black hair can actually grow and just bust and take care of all the stereotypes about that, which I'm grateful that I know as an adult, because at the time I didn't even know, because you know, in high school and school they don't really teach a lot of black history unless you literally go take a black history class. But knowing that your hair can grow and just proper taking care of it, I just pretty much wanted that. So I started off with getting some box braids, and I got the very micro ones, like the small ones, and I started off with that. And as I started off with that, I started to just look up more information about hair. So I looked up Alicia. So when I was researching, I ran with Alicia James. She was like one of the people who I looked at a lot, as far as like her always using extra virgin olive oil. Who was it? Kimmy Tube. She was another person that I looked at, and she pretty much did a lot of videos on and giving education on hair treatments as far as like protein. So I watched a lot of her. There was the Urban Bush Babes. When I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, knowing how long their hair was, yo, as a natural. Who was it? Sabrina and Nikisha. Yo, it was crazy when I saw their videos and their hair, and they were talking about the different oils that they used to take care of their hair. I thought that was really, really cool. So yeah, I just watched a lot of those videos, and that really gave me the encouragement, like, okay, I think I could do this. I think I can go natural. I think I can try this natural hair care thing going on right now. I think I could be able to do this. So by me be able to see them and do, like I said, a lot of research, it just gave me a lot of strength that, okay, I got this. You got this, dude. You can go on. And some of the ladies, they gave me some information on what they use as far as products. So I looked at that, and that helped. So I went with that. And I also looked at, you know, hairstyles. So I knew my mom can braid my hair, but I kind of got to a point that I kind of wanted to do it myself. So I learned how to do sew-ins. I learned how to do the twist with the Marley braid. And so I watched a lot of Brianna Rutter. Yeah, so I watched a lot of Brianna Rutter. And then as far as like what specifically, not specifically, but what to keep doing to stay on task, I watched the Glamour Twins. And then when I wanted to get to a place of making my own products, I watched Natural 85, and that's when I discovered her, and I was like, yo, like I started falling in love with making my own products, and that was a lot of fun. So I had a great time doing that. And so I definitely say it has been a journey. I've had my ups and downs with it as far as trying to find products that work for my hair. Some things, so I can give you, if I can remember, I think I can. Some things that I've used. When I first started the products that I started using, the first one that I was, you know, encouraged, you know, to try out, it was, oh shoot. This is why you gotta towel, T. It keeps falling out. So when I first started as far as products, when I got to a place, and it's crazy because I wore my braids in my hair for about like a few months. But yo, when I went to the barber, when I went to the hair salon and got the remainders of my relaxed hair off, and he went to the clippers, I knew that it was literally official, like not even joking. And that was crazy because it was just crazy because I'm like, yo, this is real. And I wasn't really ready to show my hair at the time. So that's when I went to the protective styles and did a lot of research on that. But when I got to a place of being comfortable of actually showing my hair, I started with the mane and tail. So I used a lot of that, and that was cool to use. I tried the Shea Moisture lines. I like the curl enhancer and the hibiscus and coconut. I think that's what it was. Yeah, I used some of that, a part of my journey. I think I stopped using the mane and tail because when I was doing like I wanted to still take care of my hair underneath. And so I had this like herbal cleanser. It was like the lavender one. It was actually in purple. And I think it's by Herbalife, I think. I don't remember. But yeah, I started using that. And I'm actually finger combing, you guys. I have not put a comb to my hair since November. I kind of wanted to try this no comb type thing going on and see how that works. Because I feel like even with combs, I'm a little bit rough. And I use a wide tooth comb because I've done the research to do so. It's just that I just trying this finger combing thing going on. And so far, it has been very cool to actually rake my hands through my hair. So yeah, that's just a little side note. But yeah, and so I would say I have found my staple products along the way. I realized that as I kept going, my hair was growing, and that's when if you see my last video, I got heat happy. And so I was like, OMG, my hair is growing. And so I would like, I believe my first 2 years I didn't apply heat. I just wanted to see how I can take care of my hair without the heat, because I was afraid to put heat on it because I didn't really know how to properly do it. So I did a lot of research on like how to properly, like how to blow dry your hair. And I don't know, I think I got to a point I just got a little bit like too cocky. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna add this in here, that in there, and finding out some of the oils like you can use to as a heat protectant. You know, I did that, and I don't think I still properly did it because I ended up having heat damage along the way. And so it was fun at the time. And you know, especially knowing how, I mean, I got to a point one of the times I had a sew-in, and when I took it out, my hair was bone straight. It didn't make any sense. I think maybe it could have been because of the heat. I don't know what happened, but all I know is my hair was bone straight. I'm like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. But I took advantage of it because I got the kinky straight hair, and I just leave some of my hair out, so it made it look a little bit more natural and long. So that was really, really cool. So I was like, well, let me take advantage of it while it's available. And I think my favorite things I've done as far as my hairstyle, I really enjoyed the sew-ins. The only problem is that I just couldn't keep up was, you know, just keeping my hair underneath clean. You know, it is what it is. Now I'm at this point because I had to pretty much cut my hair a couple times because of heat damage. I got to a point of, you know what, I'm not going to apply no heat to my hair at all. I'm just going to leave the heat alone. And so that's where I am now today as far as my hair, because I just don't want to apply any more heat to my hair, and I just want to grow natural. But I'm very excited, and I'm very happy that I went natural, even though that journey was a little bit like I said, I had some ups and downs and trying to figure out what works for me, what I like, don't like, what my hair can handle, don't handle. And I'm actually going to do another video where I actually show you what my staple products are based off of this journey that I've been on. I don't even know how many years. I pretty much need to put it at the bottom. How many years I've been natural, and you're pretty much going to see it, be like, oh my gosh, you've been natural that long and that's how short your hair is? What? That's crazy. Well, like I said, it was a journey. I had some setbacks because of heat, and it just did not help with the heat happening the way it did. So hopefully now that I'm at a place where I know what works and what I should or shouldn't be doing, I can actually keep my hair long and sustainable, so that way I don't have to worry about having any setbacks. And so far, this journey that I've been on, as I'm improving the increase of the things that I'm doing, is actually helping right now. It's just important that I embrace my hair and learn more about it and know more about it. And so far, to see what all my hair can do, and seeing, like I said, how big the community is of natural hair care, and knowing that we all can stick together, and seeing some of the people that I've watched and over the years, as far as videos, and seeing how far they've come in their career, like Natural 85 having the melanin hair care. That was really cool, because it's like, oh my gosh, I've been following her for like years now, and to see that she actually have her own hair care products is really, really cool. So in seeing her face in the windows with her hair care, it's really, really cool. So I'm just really, really proud to see that. But it's just cool that that there's some video that if you ever need help on what to do as far as taking care of your natural hair, there's a video for that. And it's really cool that you can have that access and availability. And because the hair community is getting even more bigger, it's really, really great. And yeah, so I just think it's just really cool that I'm able to be on this journey and to learn more about my hair and to be natural, and see what our hair can do, my hair can do. And you know, black hair is magic for real. Like, to see, you know, it grow, and to see it flourish, and to see so many African Americans, women and even men, grow their hair and it to be natural is really cool to be a part of that community. And I'm glad that I'm able to share my experience about why I decided. And it's crazy how what I did not like when I was younger, I'm actually back at it now, but I did research, and that helps a lot. I did a lot of research, and now I know what to do. Now that I pay attention to my hair, I know what works and don't work. I forgot, I also used some of Stormy Steele's, the Candice Beauty. I used some of her products, and I thought, you know, I think I actually started it back in like a couple years ago, so probably like 2020 when we were in quarantine. I'm like, let me just try this doggone hairline, because it kept showing up on my Facebook and my Instagram ads. I was like, let me just go ahead and use this, because all I keep seeing it was about this oil, this hair oil, and I'm like, let me go ahead and just check this out and just use it. So that's when I went ahead and did so. And I like her products. It is on the expensive side, but if you become a member, you know, you get some, she has sales, so you can get some discounts. So but yeah, I liked her products. It was pretty cool to use. Her shampoo, conditioner, especially her shampoo, it smells like if you ever had a cream soda dum dum. That's what it smells like. But it's a really cool product to see what all is in there. I know that as I've been on this journey, I've been very, very aware of the different products that I put in my hair, and pay attention to the ingredients, because some things that are saying that is good for you, it's just an illusion to make the outside look good, but that doesn't mean the inside of your hair strands are looking good either. As you continue to go on your journey, hopefully what I just said can help you on yours. By me being natural, one thing I definitely have learned also is that I'm not really afraid to try something new with my hair, and also not afraid to trim it either, because for a while, like, you know, one thing I know I was definitely frustrated a lot was when I was growing my hair and I had to trim it every 4 weeks, and I would get so frustrated. I'm like, yo, why do I gotta keep trimming my hair every 4 weeks? And so that was because I also had split ends, and so I didn't really understand protein treatment, but I was not afraid to put scissors to my hair if I needed to, because I got to a point where it's like, you know what, my hair is gonna grow, so I'm not gonna be too worried about it. It's okay, and it's a journey, and yes, I will eventually get my hair long the way I wanted to, because that's been like a dream of mine. I've always wanted long hair. I was always fascinated by having long hair, and I know I will get there by just a lot of patience and consistency. And so because I'm in this point right now, being very consistent with my hair, and also even being a little bit lenient too, because normally on my journey I was very like, oh, I'm gonna wash my hair every single week, and I was faithful doing that, and I did see results. I think that hardest thing and the setback of it all was when I had to do protective styles, and I did a lot with like sew-ins and braids and St. Louis twists and stuff. And so when I was doing stuff like that, I probably am saying that wrong. I don't know why I keep saying St. Louis twist, whatever you say it. But I used to like be very conscious about doing that stuff, because when I was on my hair journey of growing it, as I'm on my journey of growing it, I knew that I couldn't wash it once a week like I normally did. So I was like, dag, if I do this, and I know I'm not going to be washing it faithfully for a week, every weekly, so I'm going to have to wait, you know, every month or 2 months. But I normally keep my braids in there, or my style in there, for about 2 months. But the results though, honey, it grew. So I was really happy about that. But I'm not afraid to try new things. I'm not afraid to try new styles, especially hairstyles. I know I watched a lot of Pinterest pictures to figure out what hairstyles to put my hair in, and that was a lot of fun. And I would probably say twist was a great one. I like the sew-ins. I just got to a point of stop doing them because I don't know, it just takes a lot of time, especially to braid and to sew in. And because I did it myself and I didn't want to pay anyone, I think one time I went and had somebody do my sew-in, and I mean, it was cute, like it was great. It's just, I don't know, I had to fix it up a little bit, because it just did not look, sorry if my hands look dirty, it's because, this is a side note, sorry. If my hand look dirty, it's because I've been using this Chebe paste actually, and I'm gonna, if you want to know how I did that, just put a comment below. I can give you a video of how I did that. And I had it in my hair for about the past week, so that's why it is looking the way it is right now. But yeah, I'm not afraid to try new things with my hair, and it has been a fun journey, and that's the key word. It's a journey. And so you're gonna have some trials and errors, and that's what I've learned, even though it was frustrating sometimes, because it's like, yo, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but you know, it's trials and errors, but it's still fun because your hair is getting to the length that you want it to eventually. And I even was one of those that's like, ooh, let me measure, because I got so fascinated about wanting to have long hair, like a lot of the naturals in this community. But I had to learn how to put the ruler away and be like, you know what, it's going to grow, and I just need to keep doing what I need to do and taking care of it. And so, and that's what I did. So this is my hair. Keep this in for about an hour. So that is the reason why I decided to go natural. I just wanted to do something different, and with my hair, I was tired of the relaxed life. It really wasn't doing me any justice. My hair wasn't growing like I wanted to. Like literally, I would say my hair has been this long as far as any, that's how long it got, especially the back of my hair. And it's kind of interesting because the top of my hair grew faster than the bottom, which is very interesting, but it's kind of crazy because as I went natural, it kind of reversed. So now the back of my hair grew long, and then the top of my hair, no, I think it just evened it out. But by me going natural is probably one of the best decisions I made, so I'm really excited. It's been a fun journey. I hope that as you go natural, you enjoy your journey, if that's something that you plan on doing for 2022. And so that is all that I have for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and put it in the comments. Matter of fact, do me a favor. Put in the comments if you went natural, why did you decide to go natural? Why did you decide to go ahead and try this out and to literally embrace your natural hair? Why did you decide to say no to the perm, no to the chemicals? What is your story? I would love to hear it in the comments so that way we could just continue to grow together and share our love and knowledge and keep this hair community nice and tight and, you know, educational and learning about one another. So go ahead and put that in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Plus, I will also love for you to hit the subscribe button as well. Become part of the fam, and plus hit the bell and turn that notification on so that way you will automatically be notified when I upload a new content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And do not forget, don't just make good choices, honey, but wise ones.